falls for Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Heat leading by 11. Pass to Jaquez. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. It's George on the wing. Takes a three. Philadelphia with another miss. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. And here's Fontecchio. He's covered by Oubre. Uncovered. Fontecchio's shot is off. Now Philadelphia with it. George left side. Here's Drummond. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Larson. And so it's Miami. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Heat leading by 14. Outside Jaquez. Here's Ware. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Maxey. Oh! Gets his zone!
Showing some power. Maxey is such a crafty finisher. Let him get to the rim, and he'll make the most of it.
It's stolen by Maxey. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Good work there as it goes. Fontecchio's got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Jaquez. Pass to Larson. Now Jaquez. Here he goes. And he throws it down with one hand.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ware in the post. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so it's Erik Spoelstra with the timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Just 4 to shoot. Hero! And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now George. A touch under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the fourth.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe, and that opens things up in the pick and roll. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Hero. Now Adebayo.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's good from George. George hits them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Heat leading by 6. Here's Adebayo. Oh, hey! How about that? Jams it home!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Wiggins with a steal. Hero scanning the floor. And he slams it down.
Yeah, coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Outside Maxey. Oh, nice move. Rebounded by Mitchell. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. 10-point lead. Wiggins fires. He knocks down the jumper.
Oh, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Hero. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyler Hero.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're in front by 14. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's in there!
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Book it! That one goes!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Hero! So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd...
It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Shoots from the elbow. Cunningham's shot is off. Tatum deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Pass to Duren. Duren a screen. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Now here's Tatum. Defended by Duren. Outside, White. Shot clock at 6. And he's off on his first shot of the game. Shot's good by Duren.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Duren. And it's White with the rebound. It's Brown on the wing. 2 points. That one goes.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Here's Cunningham. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Robinson. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Takes a 3. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Duren. And he banks in the layup. Duren's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Here's Duren. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Outside for Robinson. Harris outside. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Celtics trail by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Hauser. Still scoreless. Rebound by the Pistons. It's stolen by Brown. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Driving the lane and finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Brown. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. And they double up Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. He has yet to score. And he goes in for the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics with the lead. Pritchard with the ball. Buries it from three-point range. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Jenkins. The rebound by the Celtics. Bounce pass Pritchard. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Cada. Inside. It's rebounded by Herter. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Holland. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Pass to Cada. Now Pritchard. Here's Cada. Guarded by Stewart. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. The putback. It's Levert on the wing. 5 to shoot. Stewart a screen. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Levert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
Now here's Herter. Still yet to score. For 3. Detroit with the rebound. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Herter. Here's Jenkins. From downtown, the rebound by Cada.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. The Pistons leading. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pass to Cada. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes both free throws. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Cunningham for three. And Shireman pulls it down. Outside Harper. Just 5 on the clock. And Robertson comes to help. Harper, no good. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. That shot off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harper. Out left to the wing. The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one drops. He ties it up.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Reed. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Driving in. Tatum, that's for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. To the middle for the lead. Clock at 6. Pass to Pritchard. Over Jenkins. Good on the jump shot. Pritchard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Boston. And here's Reed. And Tatum pulls it down. From deep. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Pass to Pritchard. Tatum draws the double. Back to Pritchard. From 20 feet out. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's Detroit now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Cunningham. Good on the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Left side, Tatum. Flush by Tatum.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pistons trailed by 5. And taken away by Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
And Duran slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Now here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Cunningham outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pistons trailed by 7. And Duran slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson. Boston grabs the miss. Pass to Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Celtics have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. Pistons trailed by 9. Pass to LeVert. With the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to White. Here's Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots over Jenkins. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Number 52, Luke Garza.
6 seconds left in the third. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Number 31,
Stewart a screen. 1 second left. And the dunk by Stewart.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either...
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Pistons trailed by 5. And here is Jenkins. Now here's LeVert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's good, 2 points. Vucevic has got his first bucket in this one.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't go. Pistons trailed by 3. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And finished off by Brown.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our games. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And he nails the third.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. Shoots the 3. Duran pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tatum. Oh, Tatum, that was something else.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Thompson. Now Duran. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Tatum with it. Tries it from 19. Duran pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Oh, the dunk!
After getting smoked earlier in this game, they battled back to take the lead. Kudos to them.
Free throw, no good for Duran. Boston trailing. Right side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Now White, 11 feet away. Duran pulls it down. Gets the first. That will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Oh,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now Thompson. Now White. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Thompson. The finish. And he gets off the break with the jam.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Portland Trailblazers. Right side Brown. The kick to Tatum. Oh, sweet move. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Roy. Boston with a rebound. Brown scanning the floor. In the... Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Roy. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Right side White. Here's Walsh. Nails it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 7-point differential. Looking to end the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And both free throws good for Lillard.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Brown, plenty of space. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown.
Oh,
Look out!
wow!
Oh, my goodness! Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Brown. He has 6. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Pass to Drexler. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Walton. Clock at 6. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. White with the steal. And here's Brown for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Inside. Williams' shot is good.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Over to the left wing. Now Lillard. And he makes it on the layup. Lillard's got 6.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
The shot won't fall. Blazers trail by 8. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. Tatum pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. And Brown with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
To the inside, Lucas.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Shoots from 14, and it's Tatum missing. To the middle. And Lucas gets it to go.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Here's Lillard. Inside, Dame gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Lillard looking around. Lillard on the take. Pritchard with a steal. Batten on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Shireman.
Trailblazers foul. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Down low. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Drexler, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Batten. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Shoots from the baseline. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shireman. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Shireman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Drexler. Defended by Hauser. Drexler, that's good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
To the inside. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Porter. And there's a pick. Here's Drexler. Here's Lucas. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
They get the rebound. Here's Vucevic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Portland moving it around. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Drexler. Two points. That one goes. And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And Vucevic Vucevic slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Roy. Still no points. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. This will be his third free throw of the game.
Damian Lillard.
And the technical free throw is good. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Pulls up, high post. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. JB off the... Whoa! Brown with a huge slam.
Yeah, charging inside with force. Love seeing Brown go up strong on the drive.
And it's blocked. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Kata. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Lillard outside. Inside. White with a steal. Here we go. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And great awareness and defensive pressure from White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
Timeout called, Portland. And Portland has possession. They trail by 9. Pass to Walton. Here's Roy. Defended by Brown. Here's McCollum. And here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Come to me.
Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's now only a 5-point Celtic lead. Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Percy pulls it in. Double team on Lillard. Down low. Here's Walton. Pass to Lillard. Good work defensively by White.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lillard. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Celtics lead by 9. Here's Brown.